Okay, so right now we at the home screen, audiothrownai.com. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to design your own apps right here with the AI Master App Designer. This one right here. Yeah, basically this is the home screen. The reason why you want to design your own apps is, well, there's two reasons. If you bought the white label offer, of course, you want your website to look different. You want to customize it, so you could change the logos. Like you could change the logos, you could change the names of the apps. I'll have other videos where I'll show you how to do that. But you want to design your own apps that are pretty much tailor-made to whatever you do, your audience, whatever. You might be an artist, you might write music, you might be a podcaster, you make beats, you make music software, whatever. You could design apps for, your customers, your audience, your fans, whatever. So basically, I'm going to show you how to use this app right here. So first thing you got to do is click on it, AI Master App Designer. Once you click on it, okay, so this is the screen you'll see. When you tap that icon, of course, it'll say the app designer at the top, and in the middle, it'll say create your first app. So the first thing you want to do is click this blue button that says create your first app, or you may see it at the top corner. Yeah, so once you click on the app, your screen should look like this. You should see it'll say the name of the app at the top. You'll see app info, prompt, app name. So basically this is the screen where we're going to tell the AI, what type of app to create. We're going to describe it, and we're going to tell the app what we want it to do. We'll place the logo here. But first, we need to come up with a name for the app. So this is just a demonstration for this one. We're going to do an app that pretty much teaches you about synthesizer, music production, basically what a synthesizer is. It'll give you the definition of different synth terms, as well as teach you how to do sound design on synth, as far as, you got oscillators, the mod wheel, you got the pitch wheel, the envelope, Basically, we're going to put together an AI app that teaches you, how to do sound design on a synthesizer. So first, we got to give it a name. So I'm going to call this Music Synthesizer Coach. Okay, so in this second part where it says description, we're basically going to describe how this AI app is going to help the user. So basically, like I said, it's a app that teaches you about synthesizer, sound design, what a synthesizer is, and it'll give you definition of different synth terms. So I'm going to type it in now. Okay, so now we're going to get specific, and we're going to come to this third box where it says, what would you like your app to do? Here's where we're going to tell it exactly what to do so that it makes the correct app. So basically, this app is going to take the actual URL address of the synthesizer website. Let me type that. It'll take the URL and pretty much process, the different information on how to design different sounds with that particular synthesizer. Like Serum, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Serum or Serum 2. If you want to learn tips on, how to do design, this is basically what it's going to do. It's going to give you the tips. So let me just finish typing this. This app will... Okay, so I finished typing in what I wanted to do, which it says this app will take the URL of the synthesizer's webpage and generate sound design tips and instructions for that specific music synthesizer. The tips and instructions will be in the form of text, of course, but basically that's the description of what we wanted to do. So we got everything there. We got the name of it, the description of how it's going to help you and what the app is going to do. Right here it's asking for an app logo, so I'm going to show you how to use our logo designer to design a quick logo real quick. Okay, so now if you go back to the home screen, Audio Thrown AI home screen, you'll see this red logo that says hot logo right here. You can just click on this logo right here to make a quick logo for your app. So once you click that, you should see this right here. So basically right here, you just want to give the app a name. You would type in the name, synthesizer, sound design tips, whatever. Type in the name of your app. Here, just type in the description of what the app does. And it's going to basically design a logo for you. Yeah, so here I chose emblem as the logo type. And hold on up. I'm going to just choose some colors just to give you a quick demonstration. I'm going to choose, let's see, orange, and I'm going to just type purple. So you can see I type orange and purple. So now I'm going to hit create logo, and it's going to create the logo. So while it's creating, it's going to take a few minutes. Okay, so you see right here, it gave us a few different logos, 4 different ones. I'm not going to use these, but you got 4 different types to choose from. Whichever one you like. Let's say if you like this one, just come to these 3 dots in the gray circle. You hit the green button with the arrow, that's to download. The red is to delete it. You got everything here. If you want to share it, ain't no reason to share it. If you want to regenerate another image, you could click that, or just click create another logo right here, and it'll give you some more. Like I said, you would just download it. Click that green arrow to download it. Then come back and click the upload button, which I'll show you. Yeah, so once again, we back to the app design tool. You would upload your logo right there. Just click on that where it says app logo and upload it. Now here in input 1, the input is going to be the actual URL web page of the synthesizer. Yeah, so there it is. See, it says the input is going to be a URL website page address of the music synthesizer. So, like for example, if we were going to use Serum 2, we would grab this page, go up in the browser and take that URL address and just plug it in right there. And then you're going to come over here for type, click on this arrow, make sure we use URL because we're not using these types. We're going to use a URL type. And it's basically telling the AI app to go to that website page and basically get all the information on how to do sound design on that synthesizer, the synth terms and all that, and how to do sound design, and it's going to put it in a text format. Okay, now also, see this blue button? If we need another input, you would click that blue button, and it gives you input 2. And here we want because we want it to give us definitions of certain synthesizer words and synth terms. So we want that to be text. And the type, we definitely want to choose text. And here we're going to put synthesizer term. Okay, then also down here, where it says section 1 response type, of course we want text. We don't want image, we want text. So we have that selected in. It says additional instructions. I'll put give written text instructions and tips on how to do sound design on the music synthesizer that's listed in input 1. Make sure we put input 1, which would be listed right there in input. Then I put also gives explanation and definition of synthesizer terms listed in input 2. Now we got all the instructions here for input 1 and input 2. Now we're going to come down. If we needed to add another section, we could hit plus add another section, but we don't need to. Now here's the knowledge base. If you come to the question mark, it explains this is the knowledge base that your AI app will draw specialized advice from. Okay, which I'm going to show you. Already got mine's done. When I click the arrow here, synthesizer sound design, that's the one I'm going to choose right here. But you haven't done it, so I'm going to show you something real quick. All right, so you want to come back to the home screen. You could always open this up in another browser. When you're doing this, have Audio Thrown AI in 2 browsers. One browser where you're designing the app, then another browser where you could just come to the home screen. But we're going to click this resourceful music knowledge base, this reddish pink one right here. So when you click that right there, basically you're going to come up to this blue one, click knowledge base, give it a name or whatever. You might name it whatever, sound design, whatever, call it whatever you want. Then click create. So now that it's created, you want to click on that where it says sound design, click on it. Now here's where you can add, where you want the AI to draw the knowledge from, files, URL, websites, manual documents, AI created documents. But what I did was URLs is real easy. So it's like you just go to your browser and go to a separate browser and search whatever. Like if you were doing this, you could search synthesizer sound design websites. It'll give you a list. So you just check them out, and whichever websites have good sound design tips on doing sound design on synthesizers, you would just copy that URL from the browser, then come to this blue button, click on URL, and you would paste it in here. Like I'll do one real quick. Let's see. Synth sound design. So we looking up synth sound design. You just find some. And just try this one, see what it looks like. Get rid of that. Get rid of all this. What the hell is this? Okay, this isn't really a good example, but once you find a website that has like good instructions on doing synth sound design, like I said, you would copy that URL and you know, I already got one there. Yeah, you can see how I pasted mine. You know, you hit the blue URL, paste it, then click the add button once it's in there. And then you'll see them listed right here under URLs. You could add files, click the blue button, add any sound designer files. If you got manual documents, you know, like e-documents, you could add them, click the files button. And so that's how you create your database, and it'll be saved in. So you come up here in the left corner where it says back to knowledge base, you just hit the left arrow back, and then you'll see the one that you named right there. You know, I have 5 URLs, so that's why it says 5. So that's how you get the knowledge base in there. Then you want to come back. Okay, so now we are back in the app design tool. So again, you want to click knowledge base at the bottom. Click this arrow. And your knowledge base should be listed under the name you gave it. So you would click that, choose that. All right, so now we're ready to create the app. So we're going to click save and continue. And it's generating the AI prompt. It's showing you it's going to take about a minute. So you just got to wait on that real quick. This is the AI prompt. I'm going to just read certain parts of it. Now it says you are an AI assistant tasked with providing information about a specific music synthesizer and explaining synthesizer terminology. You'll be given 2 inputs, a URL web page address of a music synthesizer and a music synthesizer term. So it's got what I put there, breaks down the task and what it's going to do. It says include at least 3 to 5 tips and instructions that are relevant. You know, you could pause this video if you want to read the full thing. I'm not going to read the full thing, but, you know, it's a good prompt. Breaks it down. It even makes suggestions here. Use a scratchpad to organize thoughts and research on synthesizers. You see it says include at least 3 to 5 tips here and give the definition of the synthesizer term. So yeah, so we're going to click publish to publish the app. So there it is right there. Synthesizer sound design. This app will teach. Yeah, that's the description I put. But now we can click view to view the app. Okay, so once I hit view, you see it says synthesizer sound design. That's the name. Has the explanation for the app. I'm going to go to this website, Serum 2. I'm going to copy this URL address, come back. I'm going to paste it in there. Then let me just pick a term. Let me see, oscillator. I just put in a synth term. Then we go and click generate results. See what it gives us. Saying it's about 1 minute and 20 seconds, so I'm just going to pause the video and come back when it pops up. Okay, so this is what popped up right here. Here's the sound design tips for Serum 2, their new synth BSD synthesizer. It's giving you 5 tips, then the definition and explanation. Okay, so if you want to look up oscillator, yeah, it gives you the definition right here. Oscillator is a fundamental component that generates raw periodic waveforms. So yeah, it breaks it down. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what it can do. It's a handy tool for music producers that want to learn about sound design techniques for different VSTs and synthesizers, as well as keyboards. So I'm gonna add this to my suite. But yeah, that's how you can create your own app and then demonstrate it, see how it works out. So we're gonna go back. All right, so when we click the back arrow, it brings us back here. So you see the app again. See, it's published. So if you bought the white label subscription, you should see the app listed right there. Remember, you could click that to view, click this button to edit. If you want to delete it, you click this red button. And yeah, that's about it. That's basically how you create the app. So basically, you just got to go back to your white label homepage, and you should see the app. All right, so the last thing you want to do, you want to come back to your AI Audio Thrown homepage right here, or your white label homepage. And you want to click this this button right here. It says Custom Rebrand White Label. Right here, this is where you want to check mark your app. So you click this app right here, and it's going to bring you here. You should see this. It should say White Label. You'll see your name and email. So you want to click this gray settings button at the top right. Once you click that, also here's where you add your website logo right here. But anyway, you want to click on apps next to general. Click on apps, and these are all your apps. You have to scroll to the bottom to see the app that you just created. So we're going to do that. Scroll all the way to the bottom. And it actually won't be checked, but you see there it is, Synthesizer Sound Design. You'll see it right there. So you want to make sure it has a check mark in the box to the left. So once we check it, you see the app is now active and saved. It'll say that at the bottom. So now the app is active, it's saved. So now go back to your home page. Right here, you may have to hit the refresher button. Hit the refresher button. Let's see. Let's type in synthesizer. And there it is. When you type it in the search menu, synthesizer sound design. So that's how you create your own apps and add apps to your AI app suite. So yeah, I got some more videos coming, but yeah, that's the video on this. So yeah, get started on creating your own apps.